Receiving cells in Petaka G3 after shipping. The first thing to do when receiving cells in Petaka after shipping at ambient temperatures is to check the cells under the microscope. Occasionally, due to rough handling by the shipper, some of the cells may become detached during transit, but this isn't a problem. We have tested viability of detached cells in transit and recorded over 95% viable cells. If there are a significant number of cells detached, simply place the Petaka in the incubator in a horizontal position for 2 hours for them to reattach. If a large majority of the cells are attached, as is the usual case, you go straight to media change in order to recover the cells from dormancy. First, we clean the Petaka thoroughly with 90% alcohol. Next, we clean the silicone port with 90% alcohol and a Q-tip and then dry with a flame. Withdraw all of the old media using any aspiring device with a plastic or metal tip, here via the silicone port. Now to add fresh media and additives. The total Petaka holds 25 mm, so introduce 2.5 ml or 10% of serum using a 5000 microliter tip and pipetta. Then introduce 1% of antibiotic solution, here using a 1000 microliter tip with pipetta. Now we add the media. In this case, we fill a syringe direct from the media bottle via an aseptic cap. Ensuring the cap is sterile, clean using 90% alcohol and a Q-tip. For media delivery, you may use any automatic dosing system with a tip direct from the media bottle, pistol with 25 ml pipette with linker tip, or use tubes or reagent reservoirs. Fill the Petaka slowly to avoid bubbling and leave a small space at the top to allow for media expansion. Now place the Petaka in an incubator at 37 degrees centigrade overnight, either in a horizontal or a vertical position. The following day, remove the Petaka and take it to the laminar flow hood for harvesting the cells. Again, ensure the silicone port is cleaned using 90% alcohol and Q-tip. Remove all media, inserting the tip through the silicone port. At this point, cells may be washed if desired, injecting 5 ml of PBS. After cells have been washed and PBS removed, introduce between 3 and 5 ml of trypsin solution, here using a 5000 microliter tip with pipette. Hold shake to wet all internal surfaces. Then place in an incubator in a horizontal position at 37 degrees centigrade for between 2 to 5 minutes, depending on cell line and confluence. Remove the Petaka from the incubator and check for detachment under a microscope. As you can see, the cells are all but detached. Give the Petaka a few sharp knocks to release all cells. Return to the laminar flow hood and sterilize the port again. Deactivate the trypsin with equal volume of serum using a 5000 microliter tip and pipette. Gently tilt the Petaka to collect all cells. To split the cells to more Petakas, prepare ready-to-host Petakas with media and antibiotic solution, leaving enough space for self-suspension. Using a 5000 microliter tip and pipette, collect the desired volume of self-suspension and introduce to the new ready-to-host Petakas. Fix a second stand to the top of the Petakas, enabling them to be placed in a horizontal position so that cells may adhere to the surface. Gently rock the Petakas to evenly disperse the cells. To split cells to flasks, use the same method to collect the self-suspension from Petaka with a 5000 microliter tip and pipette. Introduce the self-suspension to the flask. Place the flask and horizontal Petakas into the incubator. Although Petaka is CO2 independent, you can also culture perfectly in a 5% CO2 atmosphere. After a period of 30 minutes, you can place most cell cultures into a vertical position, although some cell lines may require a longer period for attachment, even possibly between 4 to 12 hours.